Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 16th episode of Hanasaku Iroha. Last episode, I believe we finished off our whole school trip arc, and which should mean we're getting back into more of a normal rhythm with things. So, certainly curious exactly what we'll be doing now that we go back to our normal life. I'm sure some interesting things will happen, as they have a tendency to do. So let's see what that specifically is. 3, 2, 1, play. You know, after we get to the opening, of course. You know, whenever I see like a zoom in on like train tracks with like leaves and stuff, the thing that always comes to mind is a game called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I never played very much of the game, but you know, when I got my first decent graphics card, that's when I loaded up so I could like, you know, see what it could do, you know? Because that was a very good looking game from when it came out. And when I looked at the train tracks, you know, up close, it looked really, really good with the settings all maxed out. That's very much has nothing to do with anything here, but I wanted to say it, so. I should actually play the game to completion one of these days, especially because it does have a VR mode, and I have a VR headset, so one of these days. One of these days. And we're into it. Howdy there. Where are we off to? Yeah, it's pretty good if you like the countryside views. Probably good. Interesting ringtone. Ah, buses. So what exactly are we doing? Yeah, that's guy, this guy. The Fukuya. Yeah, young people, they have opinions as well, I guess. Nobody told me I had to talk. Why did you lie to me? Fair enough. That does sound pretty great, but... You don't have to whisper it to Hana, you could just say it out loud like a suggestion to everyone. Then yeah, I would love to have cake on a bus. Yeah. Still not completely sure what's going on, but... We're clearly just doing something. Okay. I mean, 10% something. Okay, we're doing a movie, okay. I got it now. Of course it's not guaranteed, I mean... I don't think she'd be up for this. No, you go. You leave. Does this look like the face of a yes to you? I don't like how much she values that woman. I would love to. Okay, what's up? A movie? Clarify. Well, that's not her fault. You need to explain more. I'm not sure somebody would want to be on camera. Or maybe she does. Oh wow, that poor. What did you do? Oh no. Uh, rest in peace, plant. But yeah, I'm a little bit surprised she would want to roll in the movie, considering how shy she is. But Minko, we're having a secret meeting. Come over here. You're part of the group. Does she? And a movie can help. I mean, even anime can help with tourism. There've been like real life examples of that. Okay, she actually agreed to it. That's something. But yeah, there's... Yeah, never mind. Well, yeah, that's a good idea. You know, considering the purpose of the movie. uh, okay. Okay. You're being really cute right now, but... Well, naturally. Yeah, and she dreams of being a chef, so... I wouldn't mind having Nurse Minko. That'd be great. I don't know how good her bedside manner would be, but... I'm sure she could work on it. They're alright, I guess. I personally really like that one film called The Matrix. It was pretty cool. And Jurassic Park, that was a good one too. Okay, I mean, if anyone can do it, it should be him. Or springboard. I see. I may have heard of that too. Wow, okay, because that is a little bit touching. So, we've reached an understanding. Her random English is so weird. The way she just inserts it. Oh, that was kind of funny though. It's so distracting though. Just the random English words. Why not a pool? What's with that attitude, Hana? Yeah, a summer movie with a springboard. Looks like those two planes are having a race. Come on. left plane, you can do it. And yeah, this is the shot from the preview, I believe. So, there you go. Oh, okay. Well, who's jumping out of the water? I think it was okay. This was all his imagination. I mean, if it's his imagination, I could guess who it was. Okay. They just look so similar. I wish they didn't. Because it makes them up so much. Okay. You're hurting me. Okay, now these are the real motivation. I get it. I guess that works. I kind of wish he rode like a horse away instead of a car. But oh well. What am I listening to? what are you what are you doing? Are we Little Witch Academia now? I'd be okay with that. Are those the main cast members that were mentioned, or they clearly are trying to protect themselves from the sun's harmful rays? Okay. Or I guess it just could be regular customers. Sure. You make a fair point. Huh. Good question. I didn't know the whole thing we filled out Kisui. I thought we were talking about it being more general, but and what are we doing? Are you really trying to fly? Because that's not gonna happen, Hana. Are you a Chuni? Are you going through a Chuni phase? Because that could be cute, but otherwise I don't quite get it. Is the movie gonna be supernatural? Somebody's working hard. Room looks so hot. I feel like I missed something because I could have sworn there's something about 10% the Kisui paying for the movie, but I probably just missed something or misinterpreted something. Just maybe. Somebody's sneaking food. You do that. Oh, apparently only cares about the movie. Cook. Same thing as Chef does in real life. Oh, careful. Oh, I thought you cut yourself. Okay, that's not too bad. We gotta get the equipment out. Oof. She is quite something. Yeah, welcome to her inn. You're more than welcome to come. Okay. 1080, 24p. Very meticulous process, isn't it? We do our best. Job worth doing, though. Oof. Wow. Okay. Lights, camera, and action. Only asked twice. That's impressive. Stop distracting girls. I'm trying to do my job. I think worse than giggling girls distracting you. Just married couple. Wow. Okay. Looks ready. But did the guy show up and now he doesn't get to do it? Oh. Okay, I guess he had something to do. Looks a little bit nervous, understandably. I sure would be if I was suddenly thrust into that. And Minchi, yeah, you definitely look good like that. As you all do, don't get me wrong. This is fun. We're having fun. Whew, yeah, even some pretty great animation there with the water. Oof. And down. Hey, you got to get splashed. Yeah, someone's got the water now. Oh, Minchi. Gotta watch out for her. Oh, that's really cute. Minchi just being silly, having fun with everyone like that. It's great to see. Are you listening to me, laptop girl? Flashback? Gonna say Hana's mother in this flashback? Ignored. Mom, pay attention to me. Oh, here we go. Oh, was that? Oh, that girl from before. That was Hana's mother. Okay. Still an odd flashback, though. I'm not quite sure what the meaning of it is. Wow, that's that's certainly a bold movie idea. Okay. Was that girl his sister? Great movie material right over there, so. Yo, they're working. Okay. Yes, this is special moments. Well, yes. Yeah, I guess that's a takeaway from the flashback. Okay. We're still having fun down here, getting all wet together in a very glorious fashion. While we ignore the phone, because nobody's got time for that. And we end off on that note. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're doing a movie. That much is for sure. I don't know how successful this whole thing will be, but you know, throughout the entire show, we've had various ideas done to try to boost. Boosts. I almost want to say sales, but that doesn't really apply here. Increase the number of customers. That's what I'm trying to say. Bring more business to the end. And then we're just continuing that with this whole movie idea. It's not a bad idea. Last period kind of had an episode where it was doing something similar. Kind of boost popularity of an area by making an anime of it, or whatever. Which is certainly a good idea. Oh wow. Oh jeez. I obviously that's just the movie, but still that was something to watch. Okay, I guess we really get rolling with the movie next episode. So that was the 16th episode of Hanasaku Iroha. And it certainly was an episode. I mean, I was very confused for a while until they revealed that they were doing a movie. So, which, it kind of makes sense why we had that very different looking guy, here. But yeah, the first discussion we had was at Fukuya, which was not the Kisui Inn. So that was a little bit weird, considering they basically said this would be a Kisui Inn movie. So, however, this looks like it was just a general meeting of how to make Sugi more popular, not specific to the movie. So I guess that's the missing piece for my confusion. So, but you know, the movie's still kind of a branch off from this concept because, you know, it's a good idea for a similar purpose. And you even had the young people here for the meeting, and it's interesting the different reactions we get here because we got Yuina, who was just there, you know, looking bored, like a typical teenager that doesn't want to be there, just playing with her phone. That's what she does. And we have Nako, who is just, you know, shy and can't really talk, you know, in front of a big group of people. It's just really funny, that line, though, when she said, I was told it's fine to just sit at the back quietly because, you know, I've been there when I had to go do something and I was told I wouldn't have to participate and then people expected me to when I got there. It's always so misleading. It's not cool. So Hana's a little bit better at expressing herself and her opinions, of course. And then you have Nako, who tries to, you know, say ideas, but she says it to Hana as opposed to saying it to the overall group. Which, again, very relatable stuff for me. But, you know, they mentioned some good ideas there. But then we have this whole guy that's setting up for the movie. Yeah, and they do say Kisui's investment will only cover 10% of the total costs, so that's actually not too bad then if they get to have the whole movie focused on Kisui, but only have to pay 10% of the production costs. That's actually not too bad of a deal then. But yeah, the idea is that people would see the movie, they'd see how great the place is, they'd want to come and visit, and the movie would translate into, you know, more business, but it doesn't guarantee that because you can't guarantee that because it really is based on how appealing you make your place look. So you obviously can't promise anything, but I think it's probably worth the investment if it's 10%. Like, I don't know how much that is really, you know, but it shouldn't be that high budget of a film, assuming they don't have any like big budget actors or anything. It shouldn't be that expensive. You know, it's not like they're gonna need a bunch of special effects and stuff. Like, it shouldn't be that much of an investment. You know, no CG or exploding cars or anything like that. Although there may be some action in the movie because we saw Hana getting shot in the preview, so there's gotta be something there. It's just surprising that the landlady even agreed to this at all. That was a big surprise. And yeah, Nako talking about wanting to be an Olympic diver turned cutie spy. That was really, really cute. I'm not used to her being so expressive and enthusiastic about something and just being so cute. So that was a great little scene there. Even did like the little pan posy thing. The whole thing was adorable. I love that so much. Minchi not so excited, you know. She's a chef, you know, chefs don't usually get cool roles in movies, generally. They just sit in the kitchen, make food, and maybe they'll bring out the food. Maybe the last person feedback from the customer, but otherwise, chefs don't get a lot of screen time in movies. As a general rule. And, what was his name? Jiro Maru? Yeah, he got to write for the film, which he's pretty happy about. The young master's idea, which he was pretty touched by that, until he found out that it was mostly just a way to help pay off his debt, which I don't think really ruined it too much for him, at least not that I could tell, but it makes more sense now that we got that explanation. We do have to get the pool already, which is very time consuming, but, you know, very fun to do. We had some odd scenes of the young master in the pool, like imagining the past, like a flashback. Like, it was a flashback, but it showed him being like his normal self, current self, in the water, which is odd. But the person that jumped out of the pool, I had no idea who it was at first, but upon the second time of seeing it, it was quite clear that it was most likely his sister, Satsuki, I think her name was. I usually call her Hana's mom because I can't remember her name, but I think it was Satsuki. He was pretty captivated by that view of her jumping out of the water like that. And yeah, I think in this episode we kind of got the idea that the young master has some confidence issues as far as whether or not he should be in the position he's in. You know, it's kind of what it seems like. Like, I don't know if I should get on that just yet, but we had other people show up that wanted in on some of this action, but they were told no, basically, and, you know, left. This is only a Kisui film. So, nothing for them to do here. See. Yeah, we got the nice equipment, some test takes. We got this little landlady giving tea directly to some customers who seem to be pretty impressed by the level of service this place has, which is good. We had a nice discussion about kind of the age of the place and stuff like that, which was interrupted by, you know, that one lady, which, it kind of seemed like the landlady was noticeably bothered by that. Like, she didn't say anything, but just something about the way it was handled. She seemed noticeably bothered by that to me. Like, you know. Like, I don't think she's too happy about any of this movie stuff. Like, she agreed to it, and probably does see some value in it. But I do think she probably has mixed feelings on the whole thing. But she is cooperating at the end of the day. Yeah, you had the young master almost participate in some testing bits there, but in the end decided against it. They decided to use somebody else. You know, a certain chef, I believe. And he just, yeah, this is such a funny shot, because she has, like, she's basically on his lap, essentially, and she looks up at him, hands over the cheeks, you know, and she looks like completely natural, you know, she's clearly a professional, she's done this sort of thing before, whereas he, you know, he's got his hand around her back, he's blushing, sweating, looks very nervous, all very understandable, of course, considering what we know about him, it's just all very understandable. It's just funny, though. But, you know, he's doing his best. And we also had the scene of the girls, our three main girls, running around cleaning the pool, which was amazing. I love pretty much everything about that. I just love seeing Minko being more and more, you know, more and more opening up to her friends and being more participating in this kind of silly, fun shenanigans with them and being cute. Like, I loved all of that. Especially, like, even straight up initiated the whole splash them with water thing. So that was just wonderful, all of that. And then we had this scene where he was in the room with Miss Random English. And that's when we got our second flashback of the you know, the pool thing. And I am probably going to almost completely rewatch this scene, because I felt like there was a lot of importance in it that I didn't completely get all of. But it showed him as a child in the pool, you know, and he sees his mother. But she seems to ignore him. So, I guess it's saying that he felt neglected as a child. I guess is what I'm supposed to get from that. And then we had the sister pop up with what looks like a school swimsuit, but it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like a one piece at the very least. And, you know, she kind of blinded by the sun. But, yeah, he was clearly very captivated by that sight. I don't blame him. But yeah, if it showed that scene twice, you know it's got to be fairly important for something. That's when he brings up a presentation by the Film Club for self-made movies together. So, it says Film Club. Does he... a club means it would have to be at school, right? So... yeah, he says university. There's autumn during our freshman year, so he does explain the time period pretty well there. She claims not to remember much about it. But she does remember his, what she says is the dirty movie that only had shots of a middle school girl in a school swimsuit. Which is, of course, a very bold idea that not everyone would possibly approve of, I would imagine. And then he says that was my first work. I planned to make quite a long video for the film club, but the guy who was supposed to be the director suddenly decided to quit. So, who is he referring to here? Anyone we know? Somehow all the members lost their motivation. In the end, I had to film the whole movie by myself. It somehow became an escape from reality, and then as he says it, he shows our three girls playing in the pool, framed. it's just interesting seeing because, you know, we're kind of talking about this kind of in the context of directing movies and stuff, and so you kind of have to really pay attention to all the little details of the scene. So, let's see. Where's identity? She asks if they're actually working, and of course they're working. Don't be silly. No matter how hard I work at that Kisui Inn, I always feel this place is more suited to my sister. So that was a big thing. So, because he obviously kept seeing the sister in these flashbacks, and then he says this line, I always feel this place is more suited to my sister. I'm not sure exactly why he thinks that. Like, she obviously very deliberately left and didn't want to be a part of his life. But he says both the landlady and I thought so. So, does he explain why he believes this, though? I don't think he did. I mean, she kind of distracts him by calling him Shijima-kun before he could get too much into that, unfortunately. But it's very interesting how he believes that she is better for it than him. But, you know, that's why I think he may have some confidence issues about running this place. I just don't know exactly what it stems from. She's been so good with words. I guess that could maybe help with this running this place. Yeah, clearly looks up to her quite a bit. So yeah, that was definitely a very important scene. So, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter though if she doesn't want to run the place. Like, she clearly made a choice, she clearly left. So it is up to you. So, not really something to worry about too much, just kind of have to do your best. And, you know, he has been trying really hard, pretty much for as long as we've known him in the show, to run this place. That's why he does a lot of these, I guess that's why he does a lot of these, you know, random shots in the dark of ways of making the place more successful, is to kind of compensate for that lack of confidence in running the place well, trying to do these gimmicky things, you know, consulting an outside person, anything you can do. So it definitely helps. It helped flesh out his character quite a bit, I think, that whole discussion there. So that was really good to have. So yeah, good episode. A little bit interesting to see how this movie goes. You know, it's interesting to see how successful it is to even bring in a new business. So we'll see, I guess. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.